Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the first day of the blog hop slash giveaway for the Not Too Shabby Shop's new release. And we have 4 new stamp sets that we're going to be showcasing. And if you follow along the description below, there'll be a link to the next person on the hop. And all you have to do is to win is to comment. So you leave a comment, and there's a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the shop. So here is the stamp set that I'm going to be using. It's called Spring is in the Air. It is so stinking adorable. I love, love, love this. So I tried to kind of match my coloring. I used my Spectrum Noirs. All the coloring details I will have on my blog, which will also be listed below. But those are Spectrum Noir markers. I kind of tried to match them to the Spring Flowers paper. And I'm going to be doing a long and skinny card. So this is a 3.5 by 7. And what I'm going to do is use my little edger here, my punch, and I'm just going to make a decorative border along the bottom and just take off just that little bit right there at the bottom. I really wanted to use this paper because I just thought that the soft, pretty spring colors would just be absolutely beautiful, but I didn't want to use it on the front to where it was like too busy and you couldn't really see the characters really well, the stamped images. So I'm going to kind of do a little kind of underneath with the pattern paper. You'll see what I mean. But I also wanted to put a bunch of layers because I love my layers. So I just trimmed out a piece of the purple cardstock, which is what I used for the sentiment, and another white right on top, and ran them through my edger as well and put the same scalloped edge on there. And now I'm just going to kind of trim down my very top panel, which I wanted the white on the top, just so that it sits just slightly inside the purple, which is just slightly inside the white. And then the whole thing gets put onto the card base. On the inside of the card, I'm going to end up putting down the green, which is the back part of the sentiment. It's kind of like the shadow part of the purple. I really wanted that purple and green. And then I picked a pattern paper that had all the colors in it that I went with. And it was also, because this is 6x6 paper pad, easy to line up to add just that little bit, that other inch that's missing off the edge, and just kind of line it up to finish it off. So I picked this nice striped pattern paper. So I have all the colors and it's easy to line up. And this is how I'm going to line it up. So this is the top of the card. And I'm just going to run some tape, and then I'm going to figure out exactly where I want it on the bottom, hold it there in place with my fingers. Once I get it all straightened out and exactly where I want it, I'm just going to lay the top of the card right over it. That's it. And then it's attached to the top, but not the inside. So when you flip it open, we're going to have this green and white on the inside, which we're also going to decorate. So you got that pretty purple and green and white and all those stripes, all the pretty stripes are peeking just underneath the scallop, which then you've got the green, and there'll also be a white on top of that for the sentiment. So now what I'm going to do is I cut out Hello from this Hello die, and this is a La La Land Crafts die. And what I did was I cut it out 3 times, once from the purple, once from the green, and then once from Fun Foam. And then I mounted it all on Fun Foam. Now I wanted just a little hint of some like storm clouds in the back, so I took some weathered wood distress ink, and I'm very, very lightly going along. Because you know, around here where I live, spring really does mean showers, lots and lots of rain. So I thought this would be super cute if I did this little spring scene, since everybody has umbrellas in their hands, and I just thought it would be super cute to have kind of like that little stormy background. And now around my hello sentiment, which is popped up really high, I'm just going to start adding some of my characters and all of the little embellishments that I colored up to go with it. So I thought the little bunny would be super cute on one side, the little ducky on the other side, and I'm going to pop them up and place them down. And because my sentiment is so high, I doubled up on the foam behind them so that they're just a little tiny bit higher than the actual word hello. And I also cut out this spring from, that was a Spellbinders die, from one of the older kits, but any spring will work, any hello will work, any sentiment really that you want to try out for this type of a card, it would work just perfectly fine. Anyway, I cut it out 3 times, and then I've attached that to the bottom of the hello. And now I'm just taking my little pieces and trying to figure out where I want to put them. So I think I'm going to end with the little egg right in the middle of the 2 L's above the spring, and then that will almost finish. I want to add some raindrops, so I've got my little clear sparkling droplets, and I'm just going to place a few around the card just to make it look like water droplets. think that just kind of adds that final touch to the card. And then once I get these all adhered and I'm using my art glitter glue, I'm going to work on the inside. So now I want to put my white panel on top so I have a place to stamp. So here's how the front looks. And then I'm going to stamp one of the sentiments, that hip hooray, on the inside. And then I still have some more of the things that I colored. And so I'm going to kind of place them on the inside around the sentiment just to kind of make it look cute. Give it a little more color so when you open it up, it's just as adorable on the inside. And that is going to do it. So here is a close-up of my card, and I will leave you with a couple of close-up pictures. See how stinking adorable they are. And like I said, don't forget, hop along, leave comments, and that way you can be entered for a chance to win a $25 gift card to the shop. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you really do enjoy this release. These are adorable stamps, and I will see you again in just a few days with the second stamp set on my list. Have a great day. Bye-bye.